Hello, epic viewers from around the world. Prepare to indulge in experiencing sheer bliss, because today another riveting, captivating, stellar unboxing video is about to be brought to fruition. What item will I be unboxing? What item will I be opening? Without further delay, without further procrastination, allow me to elicit the box. What item is encompassed inside this nifty, hefty, tangible, bulky box? Let's find out. I'm going to demystify the answer to that inquiry right here, right now, so bear with me. It will only take me billions of picoseconds to extract the item from the box and subsequently flaunt it in front of the camera for you to feast your glorious eyes on. Here we go. The unboxing process is about to commence. It is officially underway. What item will I be prompting? What item will I be drawn forth? What item will I be eliciting? What item is this? This figurine is known by the moniker of Mystique. Is this figurine a paradigm of perfection? Is this figurine the epitome of perfection? Is this figurine the embodiment of resounding perfection? I do not know. That is an enigma. That is subjective. You can determine that for yourself. This figurine has ample points of articulation. I love her deco. I love her aesthetics. I love her hues. I love her sculpt. I love her textures. I love her shadings. This figurine is just a stupendous figurine. This figurine denotes a high quality sculpt. Why is this figurine a refined version of Mystique? Why is this figurine exquisite? Why is this figurine elegant? Why is this figurine marvelous? Well, her elbows are double jointed. Her knees are double jointed. She has a diaphragm joint. She can rotate her head. Actually, I retract my previous statement. Apparently, she cannot rotate her head. She can only ascend her head and descend it. It can be adjusted at your own discretion. Her head is not relegated to a disc joint. Her arms are relegated to a ball joint. Her legs are likely relegated to a ball joint. Fortunately, her arms are not relegated to a ratchet, so she can move them outwards and inwards at your own discretion. She lacks any voice commands. She stands roughly 6 inches tall, so she coincides eminently well with a prodigious 6-inch action figure collection. She originally came bundled with a comic book and a piece of the Build-A-Figure Sentinel, or a appendage of the Sentinel Build-A-Figure. Do I have that appendage? I believe so. I procured her amid purchasing Marvel Legends action figure lot. She was produced by Toy Biz in the midst of the 2000s. She was likely churned out amid 2005 or 2006. I'm making an arbitrary assumption, but I presume that she's a part of Marvel Legends Series 10, which is also known as the Marvel Legends Sentinel series. If you procured all the figurines, part of the wave or part of the set or part of the series, and you have the autonomy to build your own 12-inch or 14-inch Sentinel figurine. She's dwarfed by the Sentinel figurine. The Sentinel figurine towers over her. It's at least twice as tall. Her skirt is comprised of rubber. You can flap it around at your own discretion. I really don't want to fiddle with the joints. I don't want to tamper with them. I don't want to compromise their integrity. I love this figurine. She has at least 25 points of articulation. I would presume that she has closer to 32 points of articulation. Unlike most Toy Biz Marvel Legends figurines, she lacks toe articulation. She does, however, possess the ability to rotate her forearms at your own discretion. The rotation is finite. You have to rotate her forearms and her biceps as a totality. You can't rotate them separately. I thought you could, but I guess my arbitrary assumption was incorrect. But you can technically rotate her forearms as long as you're willing to rotate her biceps, but you can't rotate the forearms without rotating the biceps. They rotate together. Her utility belt cannot be removed. Her skirt cannot be removed. This figurine is relatively flimsy. Does she look anorexic? Does she look gaunt? Well, she's not very bulky. I wouldn't constitute her as anorexic. I would just say that she's slim. She has a nice figure. She doesn't really have physical prowess. Mystique is a shapeshifter. She's apparently an adversary of the X-Men. She was a part of the Brotherhood. She has peg holes embedded in the bottom of her feet, so she can be mounted to a stand. So if you originally procured her for under $8 or for $8 plus tax, depending on which state you lived in, some states levy sales tax, others don't, you would have obtained a piece of the Sentinel, a comic book, and the figurine. It's just quite a stellar deal as a totality. Now, if you procure her via the second-hand market, you're going to have to concede to a staggering premium price, likely over $15. Is the figurine worth a premium price of over $15? That's subjective. In my humble opinion, in my objective opinion, in my analysis, I believe she is. Why? I'm an avid devout X-Men fan. But if you detest and disdain action figures, if the X-Men do not appease you, then this figurine may not appeal to your niche interest. However, if you love action figures, if you relish taking a gander at X-Men action figures, if you want to amplify your prodigious action figure collection, you can't wait to see the upcoming X-Men movies, and the figurine will likely appease you. So for over $8, she does warrant the hefty premium price. I wouldn't have bought her if she was over $25, but I procured her in a lot. I paid less than $22 per figurine amid purchasing this lot, so I have no qualms about purchasing her. She's been liberated. She's free from the bubble wrap. She's free from the box. She's free from the packaging. She can be flaunted on my shelf with the rest of my action figures, so I'm content about this purchasing decision. I'm gratified. I'm jubilant. I'm buoyant. I hope that you found this video to be intriguing. Have a wonderful, marvelous day. Goodbye.